Hi, I'm Michelle. Year end is quickly approaching, and in this vlog, we discuss how to get prepared.
Oh, yeah. So this is a fun one, right? So we want to talk about some of the things that have to get done before year end, not as a, business growth aspect, but like true deadlines that a business kind of needs to be aware of when they're coming up on the end of the year.
Yeah, so September 15th is a big deadline where we have, you know, partnership and S corporations. If they're a calendar year, their extended due dates are coming up on September 15th. That's also the due date for your third quarter personal tax estimates, as well
So if you
as
haven't looked at that or haven't been making those payments, we urge you to take a look and see if that is necessary for yourself, and make that payment to avoid any penalties that may be accruing or assessed.
Yeah, exactly. And you also may have delayed retirement plan contributions for the prior year. Those deadlines are September 15th as well. So we're talking like profit sharing contributions, pension contributions, those kind of things for your business. So, meeting those deadlines, if you have a due date and you miss it, you could be subject to additional penalties, interest, with the profit sharing pension. You you could not count that for the prior year if you missed that deadline. So it's really important to look at that. And
Mhm.
it's not just, you also, when you're talking about trying to make these contributions, you have to allow some time for those monies to transfer from your business personal accounts into your provider's accounts, the financial institution account. So reach out to your advisors to make sure that when do you need to have that
Yeah.
money wired in or transferred in for it to count to meet that deadline.
Yes, absolutely. I guess we also need to be sure that the next month, the next deadline is being addressed as well. So, are you addressing the most current one? And then the next one, if you're extended for your individual, that deadline is October 15th, but there's some other entities and tax returns that are also due on October 15th. And Shawn, what kind of returns are those?
Yeah, so a calendar year C corporation, that extended due date is October 15th, as well as a calendar year trust or estate, again, also October 15th. So, that's also not just the deadline for filing the tax return, but if you have any taxes due with those tax returns, you got to pay that in. You've already, if there is anything due, you'll have interest and late payment penalties because you didn't pay enough when you filed your extension, but you don't want to get hit with additional late penalties by not paying that tax or filing that return on time. So again, it goes back to, missing those deadlines can be costly.
Yeah, it sure can. So those are kind of some tax deadlines. What are some other deadlines that people need to think about when they have a small business?
Yeah, so coming up year end, if you have health insurance plans within health dental insurance plans, renewals start coming up at the end of the year. If your plan year runs for the calendar year, so I know typically we start seeing that stuff come in from the insurance providers over this month, next month, and you know getting ready. You have to evaluate what plans are valuable, what are available. Are you going to switch plans? Are you going to switch providers? There's a lot of analysis that gets done, and you need time to look at that. If you don't have one in place and you want to get one in place, you've got to start now. You got to start looking at that now, because it takes the insurance companies a while to get all the paperwork processed. Even after you select all your
and you need
your
time for your
stuff.
employees to pick the type of plan that is best for them, and of what is being offered. And it all takes time for people to kind of digest things. They have a spouse they have to speak with. So there's, things have to get in place. And I think that it's really important to know that the same thing holds true for retirement type of plans. If you're trying to set one up for the upcoming year, or, it needs time to kind of get processed. So you need to start that implementation as soon as you can.
Yeah, usually what I hear from financial institutions that set up these retirement plans, especially more complicated ones like 401k plans, it takes like 60 days to get them implemented.
Mhm.
So you need quite a bit of lead time to get that set up for when you want to go, especially if you're looking at January 1st in getting that in place. So
Mhm.
smaller type plans, that are easier to implement, that don't take as long, but you want to make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to look at, evaluate your options, evaluate the institutions that you might go with,
Mhm.
and talk to your employees. You may you have to forecast and budget for this stuff, so you want to
Mhm.
allow plenty of time to properly plan for all that.
Awesome. Well, I
What?
think we gave you, oh, you got one
We
more.
got one more.
Oh,
The
yes.
fourth
Let's see.
fourth quarter estimated taxes
Oh,
are
yes.
are
It
due
kind of falls out of the year end, but yes, what is that?
January 15th. Your fourth quarter personal estimated tax payments are due. So getting through year end and looking at where you're at, is important, and trying to get things done that you need to do for taxes, and preparing for taxes, and getting that last quarter payment ready on January
Mhm.
15th.
January 15th, even though it's after the year end, it's still considered, fourth quarter. So be
Right.
aware of that
Exactly.
deadline as well.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you like our content, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on social media. And check out our website, moderncpaonline.com. We have a masterclass that is organizing your business finances, as well as a course that is a startup business course for small business owners just getting going in their business. So thank you for joining us, and take care.
Bye, everyone.